What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to install another bolt-on performance part for the Toyota Supra. So my car is pretty much full bolt-ons, however it is missing one product that no one seems to make until now, which is the turbo inlet pipe, and this one is from MST Performace. And if you guys remember, the first modification I ever did to my 2020 Toyota Supra was this MST cold air intake. I really love it, and something really cool, you can install this without any tuning. You don't need anything like that. You can run this on a bone stock car and it'll give you all those fun turbo noises, and it really makes the Supra just come alive and have that character that it's missing stock. But then a really cool thing, when I had this car tuned, the shop car next to mine, identical mods, downpipe and tune, but their car had the stock airbox. And when we had them both tuned up and everything, at 5,000 RPM, the stock airbox car, the horsepower curve started dipping down. However, my car kept staying flat, and after 5,000 RPM, this intake with the tune literally gives the car 30 more wheel horsepower. It's crazy to see how the stock airbox just chokes the car at that high RPM once you're tuned. So I have been loving the MST Performace intake. It looks really good. We're gonna clean the air filter today because I don't think I've cleaned it in quite some time. And then we're going to install this turbo inlet pipe. It's kind of hard to see, but it is going to replace the stock one down there because the stock one is still the plastic one, and it has like baffles and stuff on it, which you're going to see. But anyways, let's open this up and then get the air filter out. So there we go. We got it powder coated black, just like the actual air intake. Got the cool logo and everything. One simple aluminum pipe. We have the breather hose as well, all the OEM fittings. Alright, so we have the intake off, and there is the factory turbo inlet pipe, as you can see, and then there is the pipe itself that we just took off, and the air filter actually looks pretty much brand new, so I must have cleaned that a lot more recent than I was guessing, so I don't need to waste my time cleaning the air filter. But next up, now all we got to do is take off the vent breather hose, which I'll get a closer look, and then there's just one little metal clip holding this pipe onto the turbo, and then we can get it off and compare it with the new one. Alright, so to get this breather hose off, it's a little bit hard to pinch. It's right in here. It's kind of hard to see on camera. So I think I'm actually going to reach down and pull this metal bracket piece off of the inlet pipe first. Alright, so that is what this clip looks like down there. You just kind of pinch these off and pull it from right here. Comes right off. Now we should be able to pull this off of the turbo, and then better have access to get the breather hose off, hopefully. There we go. And there it is. So with that pipe out, you can get a good look at what it looks like under here. There's the actual part that connects to the turbo, and the turbo housing and everything right there. That crankcase breather hose is right there. That's how it looks. And then with that out, we can get a good idea of how it looks compared to the stock one. So the stock one, like all BMW engines, is just made of cheap plastic. I don't know why BMW uses such garbage materials. And then on the inside, hopefully you can see it, we have some baffling in here, which is some sort of a muffler system to just keep the turbo noises down. And then of course, looking at the new one, just a piece of aluminum. So I'm interested to see how this sounds compared to the stock one. Really nice looking. I believe we'll have to reuse the O-ring from that one to this new pipe. And then of course has the exact same fitting for the breather hose. So with the rubber O-ring nice inside of the new pipe, as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and take this clip and we're gonna slide it onto this new pipe, and it has these grooves that you can easily use to help line it up and everything. There we go. So that is locked into place, and you don't really need to worry about this. It's gonna automatically lock onto the turbo part. And with that ready to go, we can just slide this pipe down here, and I'm going to clip it on to the turbo inlet part just to get it about ready. And with it clipped on, all you gotta do is snake your hand in here and line up the breather hose and get it to line up. And there we go, this new pipe is installed. It's supposed to be a little bit loose, that's just how it's designed given the fitting is this way, but it is securely into place. You heard that spring lock into place, and then you heard the breather piece lock into place as well. Well, there we have it. MST intake back installed. Air filter is already nice and clean. And then we have the new inlet pipe all squared away. So now let's hop into the Supra fired up, make sure everything sounds normal. And then we will drive the car around. And then we'll see how much louder it is. Of course, the straight pipe car makes some good sounds already. All right, we'll do a quick little rev. Normal mode, everything sounds pretty good. All right, still makes all the good noises. Let's drive it now, because that's where we're gonna really hear the turbo noises. Alright, so those are some clips from the outside. Now let's accelerate in normal mode, but manual. Kind of hear it out a little bit. So I think there's a little bit more turbo noise, just more of a whistle. Just kind of that airy sound. And right now I am actually in the stock boost map, so let me go up a little bit. Go into the level 2 sport mode now, and sport traction mode. Back to the stock map just because we are spinning like crazy. It is 47 out, not too bad. Tone down the exhaust a little bit. So yeah, definitely a little bit more sound to it, and of course being the metal versus the plastic with all the baffling, just gonna be a little bit more smoother for the induction. Of course the intake is already such a big improvement over the stock one, but it's nice to finish up the intake and have all the upgraded parts. Exhaust might be taken away from some of the sound because it's so loud like that. Back to normal mode. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit more induction noise, but super easy installation. I like how it fits right up to the MST intake, so it's definitely a nice addition to the car, kind of finishing it out with another nice aluminum part, replacing the cheap plastic. So I think that is then it for today's video. Just a quick install, very easy installation for this car. Check out MST, I'll have their link down below. They have some amazing parts for this car. I've been really happy with the air intake. It definitely has done some good things. But anyways, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next video.